today's video is about using coins and then drawing to make the simplest way to make 75 cents. So there are various ways to make 75 cents. 75 is something you can get to when you're counting by fives, when you're counting by ones, 25s, and then you can also use some dimes and nickels to make 75 cents. So in this video, I'm going to just show you the fastest way to make 75 cents with coins. Now, of course, you can use pennies. Pennies are worth good 1 cent. So when you're counting pennies, though, you have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way up to 75. I have sectioned mine into groups of 5 to make it easier to see. So I have 5 here, 5 here, 5 here. But if I were to count all of these pennies, that would be 75 cents. So if I have to take the time to count all of these pennies, that's a lot of time when I've already grouped them in groups of 5. So counting by fives would be an easier way, and that would be using nickels. So if we're counting by nickels, I'm going to put the nickels on top of the groups of pennies. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. So counting nickels, we had to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 nickels. That's still a lot of coins to count. I think there's even an easier way. So now I'm going to use dimes, okay? So I've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and if I add 5 more, I'm going to use a nickel to do that, 75. So I had to count 7 dimes and 1 nickel to give me 75 cents. But still, there's one way that is even easier, and we haven't practiced this a lot, but if you count quarters, you're counting by 25s. And we practiced in some of the other videos counting by 25s. So we have 25, 50, 75, and if we added one more, we'd have $1. But if we're counting by quarters, we only have to use 3 quarters to make 75 cents. So which way is the easiest? 75 pennies, those nickels, the dimes with a nickel, or just 3 quarters? Which way do you think is the simplest way to make 75 cents? Good, 3 quarters.